Hi everyone, welcome back. Sorry it's been so long since my last video. I finally edited my North Downs Way video. So the first part of it is like all the race footage from the day. And I don't really talk about much during the race because I'm just so tired during it. So I'll chat to you again at the end, just in more detail about like logistics and kit and the course in a bit more detail. So if you're doing it next year or whenever, it will give you a bit more idea about the race itself. So without further ado, here is my North Downs Way experience. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm just walking to the start of the North Downs Way 50. It's like 6:30 in the morning. Just waiting for my watch to get GPS. It's actually quite a nice day. Like they were saying it was going to be really rainy and quite miserable. I mean, it still might be, but at the moment it's nice anyway. So hoping for a really good day out. I'll try and film as much as I can. I'll see you out there. Okay, we've just gone through the first aid station, about 7 miles in. Just stopped to get a cup of Coke and fill my bottle up a bit. Feeling good. I feel like I'm pushing it quite hard, but this first bit's quite flat, so I'll take it easier on the hills. Oh, such nice views. Check in with you in a bit. Okay, just coming into the second aid station, about 15 miles in. I'm wrecked already. I've been like running this as if it's a 10k. What am I thinking? Who do I think I am? So stay tuned for an imminent bonk. I've absolutely gassed myself. I'm trying to overtake these 3 girls. I'm gonna pay for that in a bit. This is a really lovely bit. It's like the long descent into Denby's wine estate. It's so pretty. Right, coming into Box Hill now, which is about halfway. So a big climb. Oh my God. I forgot how hard Box Hill is and how long it is. I am wrecked. Anyway, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe and like and share with your friends. It really helps the channel out and I really appreciate it, so thank you. Oh, right, let's get the last couple of steps done. About 50k in now, 30 miles, just coming into Reigate checkpoint. Oh, I'm so tired. Why did I go up so fast? Done, 15 to go. Oh, I'm feeling pretty bad. Like people are starting to overtake me now, and I know it doesn't matter, but it's always a bit demoralising. But that will teach me if you're going off too fast, we never learn our lesson. But oh, I can't wait to get to the end now. There's a nice view of the M25, I think. Oh, I wish you could smell this. All this wild garlic smells amazing. Oh, I'm so tired. Help me. Oh. I just had a Canterbury Spring Energy Gel. Oh, that was rough. I thought I've tried it before, but it was disgusting. Sorry, Sage. It made me want to throw up because it tasted like throw up. Oh, so nice. Okay, 10k to go. Oh man, if there's one thing to take away from this experience is to just pace yourself and take it nice and easy. Don't get carried away at the start because you will pay the price, and I am most definitely paying the price. Okay, let's get these last bits done. $5k to go! My goal for this race was to get under 10 hours, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. But oh well, doesn't matter. Just glad to finish it all, really. Right, less than 2 miles to go now. Just want to say thank you so much for following along. Sorry it's been a bit of a Debbie Downer video, but I am really happy that I finished it. Well, I haven't yet, but I'm going to finish. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the end.
Changes. Come pick me up, cause I just want to see the light. I want to be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down.
Hey, Sarah.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't want to be here and let the world pass me by. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let
walking.
Inside.
Stop trying to walk.
Maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Just wanted to chat to you in a bit more detail about some other stuff that's quite useful for if you're doing it, just in terms of like logistics and stuff. So the race starts pretty early. We got given a wave based on a predicted finish time, so I went off at about 6:30, just after 6:30. We stayed in Aldershot in a Premier Inn the night before, which was like a 15-minute drive, so that worked pretty well. And then just drove to the start. Ben dropped me off. And the route itself, if you don't know much about the North Downs Way, it's a point to point, and it's actually the first half of the North Downs Way 100. So I did the North Downs Way 100 a few years ago, so I knew the course quite well. It's also really quite easy to recce the route as well, because you can do it in 2 25-mile runs, because there's a station in the middle at Box Hill and kind of stations either side, so it's quite easy to like go out there beforehand and get to know the course a bit. In terms of kit, I just had my normal Salomon pack. I'll link to everything that I used down in the description. The shoes I had my Nike Pegasus Trail 2s, which were fine. Like the ground wasn't too muddy, so they were great. They're like the most comfortable trail shoes in my opinion. So they were really good. And then obviously I had all my mandatory kit, which is all listed on the Centurion website. So there's certain stuff that you have to bring with you, like head torch and waterproof jacket and stuff like that, so I had all that in my pack. And then the little thing, you might be wondering what the little thing is on my pack, that's just a tracker which they give you at the start of the race, so friends and family can see where you are at all times, so that's quite good. And then the race itself, in terms, let me just get it up on the screen. So the race itself, so it's 50 miles, 81k-ish, with about 1700 meters of elevation. And if I just go onto my Strava, you can see like where the hills are. So the first bit is actually relatively flat, so it's quite nice and runnable. And then you get to a big hill just after Guildford, and then you come down. This is the descent down into Denbies that I was talking about, so nice. And then this bit here is the Box Hill steps, which just absolutely finished me off. It was so awful, I hated it. And then, yeah, the second half is kind of very up and down throughout the whole thing, and then you have a nice kind of downhill to finish. The climbs are quite steep, but on the plus side, it definitely gives you not an excuse, but they're not the sorts of climbs that you can justify running up. So you're going to be walking up those, which breaks it up quite nicely. My total time in the end, what was it? 10:13. So yeah, I wanted under 10 hours, but I mean, I really wasn't bothered towards the end. I was just quite glad to even finish at all. In terms of like the aid stations and stuff, again, I didn't film any. I just wanted to get in and out of them as quick as possible, so I didn't film them. But the stuff that they had at them, let me see if I can get a little list together. So yeah, as a minimum, they had like water, Coke, some chocolate bars, bananas, sweets, nuts, fruit, gels, crisps, sandwiches, and then some of them had a bit more, but as a minimum that was what they had, so lots of options there. I always just take my own stuff as well, and I just mainly use the aid stations to have some Coke and to fill up my bottles with Tailwind. The course markings were amazing. There's just like no way you can get lost. They have like the reflective arrows pretty much, well, at every junction obviously, and then there's like red and white, what they call confidence tape, so that you know that you're on the right path. I always just put the GPX file on my watch anyway, just because my navigation skills aren't great, and I just sometimes like to have it as like extra peace of mind. So I don't have the map screen on all the time because it drains the battery a lot, but I just have it running in the background so that if for any reason someone's ripped down a course marking and I haven't seen one for a while, then I can just flick down and just see and know that I'm on the right track. So yeah, that's what I tend to do. It's just a great event. Like, you've heard me say it millions of times before, like the Centurion events are so good, they're so well organised. Lots of beginners who are doing their first 50-mile race, and to do this I think you only need to have run a marathon before to qualify. They do get booked up quite quickly, so I definitely recommend having a look for next year and getting your place in if you want to run it next year. But yeah, I could not fault the race organisation at all. It's just always so slick, so smooth. So that is pretty much it. If you have any questions about anything, if I've missed anything out and you want to know anything, just pop it down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer as best I can. Thank you to my channel members for supporting the channel financially. I am so sorry that there's not been that much content recently, but hopefully over the next couple of weeks and months I will be a bit more regular with it. My next video, I did a marathon 2 weeks after this down in Exmoor, and it was amazing, so pretty, so lovely, and I did film it, so I'm hoping to get around to editing that sometime soon, so hopefully that will be up shortly. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye!